Okay, let's get started. Good afternoon, everybody, and my name is Dina Sulkin. I'm the Senior Product Marketing Manager with CDW's digital team, and I will be facilitating today's webinar. So first, I wanted to thank everybody for joining us. We are really excited to spend a little bit of time to talk about our latest experience in Rubi, the Asset Hub. Today, we're going to dive into how CDW's Asset Hub and Rubi can unlock significant value for you and your organization. This platform is designed to maximize performance, enhance efficiency, and mitigate risks through connected insights. As we explore this, take some time to consider how these capabilities can help transform your asset management strategies and better drive business for your team. The insights we gain today can lead to actionable steps that benefit you and your operations. All right, sorry, I moved that slide a little bit too quick. So let's get acquainted. I just wanted to take a moment to introduce our experts on the call. Sorry about that. Okay, just wanted to take a second to introduce our experts on the call, Ann Vargo and Sam Siegel. Ann is a Senior Digital Product Manager for the Rubi Asset Hub and is a seasoned digital product leader with 30 plus years at CDW. She is committed to delivering customer-centric solutions that blend business goals with digital innovation and has been recognized for her cross-functional leadership and delivery of impactful digital experiences over the years. Sam, also a Senior Digital Product Manager for the Rubi Asset Hub. Sam is an experienced product strategist with cross-industry expertise in IT, marketing, ops, and corporate strategy. He is passionate about building solutions that align customer needs with business outcomes. Sam brings us deep experience across the product lifecycle with his former experience as a consultant and a product owner. We are extremely excited and lucky to have both of them here today to share their knowledge and expertise. So let's get started. Okay. So our objectives for today focus on addressing the hidden costs associated with poor visibility in asset management. We're going to explore how Asset Hub and Rubi can provide a comprehensive view of your hardware lifecycle, software management, and subscription tracking. By the end of this session, you will have a clear understanding of how the Asset Hub can help drive real value and the next steps to take in your asset management journey. One thing I do want to mention is that if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. We'll be monitoring the chat and we will have some time at the end of the presentation for Q&A. So with that, I am going to turn it over to Ann.
All right, everybody. Hello, this is Ann Vargo, Senior Digital Product Manager. Thanks for the great introduction, Dina. And as Dina just mentioned, we know that poor visibility into your assets, that can lead to a whole host of issues: unplanned costs, operational disruptions, compliance failures, and also budget inefficiencies. Notably, we know that a majority of organizations have these issues. 57% actually report that they lack that complete visibility into their assets. And this statistic really underscores for you why we're bringing you the Asset Hub. We're bringing it to you to help you gain insight into the assets that you purchase from CDW, so you can avoid those unplanned costs and avoid those disruptions and keep your organization running smoothly. With that, I'll pass it to Sam.
Hi, and if we go to the next slide, I'm Sam Siegel, Senior Product Manager here at CDW. Asset Hub offers a comprehensive view of your assets, allowing you to see what you own, its associated costs, next steps for management. As technology investment grows more complex, we have centralized views that really become essential to managing them. The statistics above show that organizations can achieve significant savings by reducing maintenance on unused software and reusing licenses. And what we want to emphasize is the importance of planning smarter and staying ahead of your renewals. And with that, we've built the asset. With that in mind, we've built the Asset Hub. And the Asset Hub allows you to manage your technology investments across hardware, software, and subscriptions, which have become increasingly complex as traditional methods like spreadsheets and siloed systems really kind of get in the way. We can go one more slide. There you go. So the Rubi Asset Hub is meant to provide a single centralized view of your CDW assets so you can plan smarter and stay ahead of renewals, make you more confident, and allow you to make better data-driven decisions. So we'll go to Ann.
All right. So thanks for that introduction, Sam. So whether you're managing hardware, software, or subscriptions, the Asset Hub is really designed to give you a single centralized view of all of the assets that you've purchased from CDW since 2018. And so this means really that you don't have to jump in between spreadsheets or look up information in those siloed systems. We brought it all together here in one place for you to access. What this does is it allows you to look at the inventory of assets that you bought. We provide you information down to the invoice, down to the order number, and that'll really help you get that overarching view, help you plan for upgrades and replacements before those issues arise. And then it also can help you pinpoint aging hardware, old software, and get a beat on those upcoming subscriptions or licenses before they expire. That all gives you the tools that you need to plan so you can avoid those disruptions. Also, another piece that we have out there now, for those of you who haven't quite taken the step to upgrade Windows 11, we know that a lot of people have, but there's still a few folks who haven't. We also have a handy tool out there that will help you assess the readiness of the assets that you've bought from CDW to see how ready they are to adopt Windows 11. And again, that'll help you really prioritize how you spend your time and your organization's dollars. Alongside of all of this, Asset Hub gives you the ability to analyze your year-to-date spend by brand and type. And this is really helpful for budgeting and forecasting. And then you can really take those charts and information, take snapshots of those, share those insights with leadership or with your audit teams. Also, we provide you the ability to download information from the Asset Hub. And that includes everything, your purchase history, your license status, when you're going to renew. And then also, we give you tools to not only give you tools to download, tools to reflect back onto what it is that you're doing, but really powerful ways to drill down and quickly locate the assets that you want, whether by how old they are, by the life cycle stage. So, and the ability to take those out of your view. So you can retire those outdated assets and keep that view of the Asset Hub clean and current. So let's take a closer look at that with the next slide. So we see here that, again, within the hardware, you can drill down to a specific product category. You can spot the aging hardware by looking at the trends. Clicking on those bar graphs will take you down to a filtered list of the assets that you want to see. And then an easy way to download detailed reports is also available on the hardware page. Next. There we go. Just scrolling down, you can see every single asset that you've bought includes a total count of what you bought, when you bought it. You can then use that to drill down and get more information about each of those individual assets. Going on to the next screen. There you can see, again, this is down looking at, we've clicked on one of those cards. You can see the detailed information. It's essentially a purchase history of an individual asset. This gives you, also it gives you a really easy way to quickly order more just by clicking on that buy now button. And then some neat options, again, like we said, the ability to remove retired hardware out of your view. There's just a little file cabinet icon right to the right of the product. You can click on that. It removes that from the view and keeps that asset view current. And that, I'll pass it off to Sam to talk about our software.
Yeah, so
area.
in software, you can gain a complete visibility into your software purchases and your software assets. You can view all software purchases since 2018 from CDW. And this allows you to have smarter license management, including subscription, term, and perpetual licenses. You can evaluate your software footprint. You can filter by brand, category, license type, or renewal date, and analyze those purchases. Asset Hub lets you stay on top of your renewals. So we have compiled a set of renewal dates using internal and external data to give more visibility to upcoming renewals than ever before. And that renewals at a glance snapshot up at the top of the screen, or up on the bottom of the screen, gives you the renewals for the next 30, 90, and 365 days. And it allows you to click in and just see those specific renewals that are coming up. It'll take you to a filtered list. You can download all of the software using the download CSV function. This will give you a full list of your licenses and details. This can be done for your main account or your linked accounts, and it can be used for further analysis, reporting, and planning. If you purchase software that can be downloaded or have CDW providing key codes, they can be found in the software downloads and key codes links at the bottom of the page. As we scroll down the screen, we can use the software filters, and we can search and sort. So you can filter down by license type, category, renewal date. You can search for a wide range of elements like purchase order, order number, invoice number, etc. Most importantly, you can click on any one of these products to get to the software details page, where you can drill into license data, including total count, renewal date, and full order history. So if we go to the software detail page, when you click into one of these software products, you can see the list of individual purchases that you've made, the order numbers, invoices, and product details. You can request help with your renewals. So the direct support for non-auto renewing licenses is available here through the request quote, or through the button at the right. And by clicking that, you can reach out to your seller to request a quote. On this page, you can also retire software assets, which allows you to remove inactive licenses from your view and keep your inventory, keep your view pretty clean. All right, moving on to the next screen. So for subscriptions, and subscriptions broadly are the products that auto renew. We have comprehensive subscription insights, so you can get detailed listings of subscriptions bought from CDW, ensuring efficient tracking and management, help you stay organized and in control. You can stay on top of your renewals. Again, you can review products by their renewal date and you can manage their auto renew status. You can download detailed subscription data. You can access data in CSV format about all your subscriptions, including order, invoice details, renewal dates, auto renew status for in-depth analysis and reporting. And we really built this to help give customers good information for better decision making. When we go into the subscriptions page, you can see the subscription details. For all products in the subscription section of the site, you can access detailed information about those active subscriptions, including renewal dates, term length, product, tenants, domains, and plans. You can access your subscription change history, so you can see what has been changed on your subscription and who made the change, who made the request. And then for Microsoft 365 products, we have even more functionality. So for Microsoft 365, you can add seats in real time. You can manage auto renew. You can co-term your subscriptions. You can manage. You can use the manage renewal function to turn auto renew on and off. And you can there's a lot of rich functionality on that page. Scrolling down the page, the contact information section shows current contacts and allows you to submit a request to update either the technical or the business contact. And this really helps ensure the smooth communication between our operations and you. And the invoices and credit section has a full list of invoices for the subscription and allows you to dig into your spend. This data can be searched and sorted, making critical information easy to find. And with that, I'll hand it over.
All right, thanks. Thank you, Anne and Sam. Those are some really great insights and a great overview of the Asset Hub that you both provided. Just to summarize a lot of what they said. So managing your technology investments has never been easier with the Asset Hub in Ruby. This platform provides you with the visibility to know what you've purchased from CDW and its costs, provides control over renewals and replacements, and it provides the tools to manage hardware, software, and subscriptions all in one place, emphasizing that these benefits will help your team understand the value of adopting this solution. All right, so continuing on, one thing that we wanted to mention was that we do have additional digital tools that CDW offers with our pass or purchase authorization system and e-procurement. With these tools on CDW, you can support smarter purchasing by setting purchasing rules and roles, supporting all user types, lowering your risk of rogue spending, and integrating with your e-procurement system. These digital tools allow for additional flexibility and scalability for your organizations. Okay, and what are the next steps? So we really encourage everyone to visit cdw.com/Rubi for more information and to connect with your CDW account manager for a guided tour of Asset Hub. Taking these next steps will really help you fully leverage the capabilities of this powerful tool and help with your asset management strategies going forward. Now, we do have a few minutes for Q&A. We're going to check the chat to see if there's any questions in the chat, but this is a great opportunity to clarify any points that we've covered or discussed and to dive deeper into how Asset Hub and Ruby can specifically benefit you and your organization. Engaging in this dialogue will really help us address any concerns and ensure everyone leaves with a clear understanding of the platform's capabilities. So again, please use the chat for questions. And we're going to check right now to see if there's anything in the chat. And I do have to apologize on the advancing of the slides. It was going on a timer and it was advancing before we were going. So apologies on that. All right, we're going to leave it.
Yeah. So one thing while we're waiting for questions to come in that came up the last time we did this, there were questions about assets that are not purchased from CDW or assets that are from outside. At this time, we do not have the ability to add assets to the Asset Hub. This only does show assets from CDW. For the moment, the reason that we've done that is because we have specific and deep information about the products that we've sold, and aligning the data that would be coming in from external with the information that we have would be a pretty specific challenge.
Hey, Sam, thanks for that. And another aspect to that is CDW does also offer advisory services and can help you if it's something that you really are looking for an IT asset management solution.
Mhm.
That is something that we can help our customers with. Just connect with your account manager if that is something that you really want to pursue, and that's going to allow you those systems are really purpose built to bring information from multiple vendors together and bring that into that single pane view for you. So
Yep.
That's another option that you have to consider that CDW can help you with. Help you get where you need to be.
Okay, thank you both. And then another question that just came in, is the Asset Hub free of charge?
Yes.
You betcha.
Yeah.
You betcha.
If you purchase the product from CDW, then it should show up in Asset Hub, and we do not charge anything extra over the top for Asset Hub or any of the Ruby functionality.
Yeah, the only thing that you'll need to get into Asset Hub is you need to get set up with a username and password for Ruby. And again, you can get that with help from your account manager. Not only yourself, but also your team can be set up with that username and password. And we do have the concept of permissions and roles. And so those roles and permissions can be customized based on your needs. Once you get in there, you'll be able to see, access the Asset Hub and all the other great features that we have in Ruby, our standard order tracking, order information, very deep, rich order information, downloadable invoices, purchase history. As Dina was talking about, the Pass tool, that is readily available and also free of charge, part of Ruby. We also have some great order reporting options, so you can kind of spin up some custom reports that are a little bit over and above the downloadable data that we're giving you in Asset Hub. So Rubi itself, outside of Asset Hub, is a really great resource, rich resource that is also free of charge for CDW customers.
Another question that came in, there are several people in my organization that purchase using the corporate CDW account. Is there a way to filter assets by purchaser? I only want to see my purchases and I don't need to see all of them.
So the answer is yes, broadly. When you log into Rubi itself, there is two kinds of ways that we break your purchases down for you. It breaks it down either by everybody. It shows you all the purchases in your organization, or it shows you just your purchases, your individual purchases. We also, through customization of those user roles and permissions in Rubi, you can lock it down so certain people can only see their orders and their own purchases. We will say in that case, when a user does have the privileges to only see their own orders and their own purchases, that they by default wouldn't be able to get into Asset Hub, because Asset Hub right now does provide that single pane of glass. It does provide that overall overview, and it is not customized down to the individual purchaser level. But like I said, at the same time, you can go in to Rubi in general and see that information, and you can run reports, etc. That's going to give you that that individual purchaser's view. Great question. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Okay, another question. I am just seeing a lot of items with zero value and or missing term dates. Is it expected to need to clean this up?
Yeah, so we have term dates for the majority of software purchased from CDW since 2018. There are some that we are still going after or looking for. If there are ones where you have questions, you can reach out to your account manager. But there will be a subset. There will be some. It's by no means the majority, where we were not able to get a date based on historical information.
Great question. I'm glad that you're going into the Asset Hub and checking it out.
Here.
We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, the last one that I see in chat is, can the asset information be exported into a CSV file, like as an example?
You betcha. You betcha. There's two ways that you can do it. I'm not from Minnesota, or North Dakota, but I guess I'm doing my best version of that. But yeah, you can do that. So in all seriousness, you're going to go into the Asset Hub and you're going to navigate to one of two places. You're going to navigate to the hardware page where it says hardware overview, or you're going to navigate to the software overview page where it says software overview. You're going to scroll down just a little bit down the page, and then on the right hand side, you're going to see a download button, and it's got your classic little download icon. Click on that, and I was going to ask you if I was from Minnesota. That's so great. Just click on the download button and you're going to get everything in CSV. So, and you will download it separately for hardware as well as for software. And the other thing too is we know that some customers at CDW actually have more than one account with us. And when that is the situation, your account manager can set you up with something called account linking. And what this will do is it'll take all those account numbers and federate them together. So when you log into Rubi, all your information about all those accounts is accessible to you throughout the Rubi experience. Now, how that boils down into Asset Hub and how that boils down into the download is when you go into the Asset Hub, if you have your accounts all linked together, when you download them, you can download them all at once, or you can download the information for each individual account separately. So we've given you that flexibility and that convenience to be able to get at all that information that way. Good question.
All right, that is it for the questions that we have in chat. Thank you, Ann and Sam, for this discussion, and thank you, everybody. Oh, okay, one more came in.
More questions.
No, this is good. This is good. Okay, some of my software are also subscriptions. How do those interact or differentiate?
All right, so that's a great question. And there's a lot of confusion in the market in what is a subscription, or what software qualifies as a subscription. And the majority of software that we sell has subscription in the name. When we talk about subscriptions specifically, we're talking about ones that auto renew. So that auto renewal function requires some special functionality and special interactivity on CDW's part. So when we say subscriptions, we're mostly talking about the Amazon, the Adobe VIP Marketplace, the Microsoft CSP program, a subset of Cisco's programs, etc. The rest, even products that have subscription in the name, don't transact as a subscription. So that's our differentiation internally.
Yeah, and what you can do is within the experience today, when you go to the software page, that's going to have all of your subscriptions as well as what we'll call your term software. Also, just to put a little pin in it, if you've bought perpetual software from us years and years ago, we still have that information out there for you within the software section. If you want to see just for the subscriptions themselves, you're going to click on the link that says subscriptions and land on the subscriptions page, and that's going to give you the subscription information and narrow it down to that set of products that Sam was just talking about. So we give you that full view, or we give you that kind of winnowed down view just to the subscriptions.
Yeah. Also on the software page, you can filter by perpetual, term, or subscription. The perpetual are products that are marked as perpetual and we don't expect to have a term date. Term are products that are that expire with a term, and then subscriptions auto renew.
Another question, just to be clear, you'd be able to download the hardware and the software separately.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
All right, one other question, just to clarify about seeing just my assets that I purchased. Right now, I'm signed into my CDW account and I see all purchases. I don't see a spot to show just mine.
So in the Asset Hub, I want to be really clear, in the Asset Hub itself, if you're searching in there, you're not going to see the option there. Where you would see the option is when you go and you click on the Rubi icon in the upper left-hand corner of the page, it's going to take you to the Rubi homepage. And on the Rubi homepage, if you look in, scroll down just a little bit, there's going to be a widget that's going to see, you're going to see orders, and it's going to see you're going to see two tabs, my orders and company orders. And that's going to differentiate between the two different views. One thing you will note is if you clicked on the, what we do is we remember the last tab you were on in those cases. So maybe if you came and you viewed your organization's orders one time and then you came back, it's going to be default to your organization orders. Just click on the tab to the left, and then it should reveal the orders that you have placed. The same goes for quotes, but you were asking about orders. So that's why I focused in on that scenario for you there. Hopefully that's helpful.
Anything else? Okay, if there are questions and anybody has any follow-ups, feel free to respond to myself when I sent out the invitation. I believe it came from me, and we can get you set up with some training if you needed training or a deeper dive on the Asset Hub, or you can reach out to your account manager to get that set up as well. Oh, one more. Yes, one more question. Keep them coming. We like this. But as I was saying, though, if you had any questions or wanted to have a training for you or your team, you can reach out to myself or to your account manager and we can get that set up. Yeah, I think so. Oh, it says okay, so here's the question. I'm seeing double the amount of licenses for some products.
I would need to see the specifics of that. you can, if you want to email that to me, I can take a look at it. My email address is sam.siegel@cdw.com. Send me that, those orders and your account, and I would be happy to do that.
You said we'll do. Any other question? Anything else? One last housekeeping thing, you will receive an email with this recording and we will include the presentation as well, so you can forward it on to anyone at your organization. And again, please go to cdw.com/Rubi to check out more information. There's stuff on the Asset Hub there, video, and let us know if you have any questions, but we're very big thank you to everybody for joining, and these questions were great and we really appreciate it. And thank you, Ann and Sam, for
And we thank you most of all for your business, and we are very honored to have spent the last few minutes with you. And hope we have a chance to run into each other again. So thank you.
We love the engagement here, and this is a relatively young product. We are continuing to work on it. We are continuing to make improvements, and your feedback is invaluable. And thank you for taking the time.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of the day.